In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the distribute options that are available to you using the Move tool in Photoshop. Illustrator, it's very similar as well. So the distribute options are really nice because they allow you to space out your objects, whatever they are. In my case, I just have 3 pieces of text just for simplicity's sake, but they allow you to distribute them or spread them out evenly, or at least pretty close to even. Sometimes they don't do a great job due to how Photoshop and Illustrator determine where like center points are and things like that. So the first thing I need to do is I need to make sure that the objects that I want to distribute are selected. In Photoshop, I've got to click on the layers area here. In Illustrator, you should be able to click and drag a box around them. It will do a very similar thing. So once I have done that, once I have them selected, then there are several different options available. So if I click on, right now because they're spread out this way, I have several different options. If I try and distribute left edges, it's going to try and make sure that the space from here to here is the same as the space from here to here. Now you'll notice, because I've done that, there's a larger space here than here because this text is bigger. If these were all the same size text, same size font, then they should be perfectly aligned and distributed, assuming they're the exact same size. So if I click on the center distribute, notice that the spaces should be more equal. They might not always be exactly the same, but it gets you a lot closer. And then if we do right aligned, same thing. The space from here to here is the same as the space from here to here, but because this is so big, it just looks bigger. So that is those options. Let me show you the other distribute function. I'm going to make sure that these are aligned center first, and then let's move these so that, yeah, they're definitely a difference in the spacing. So now when I select these and I've got my other distribute options, it's the same thing. Distribute top edges is going to say the space from here to here is going to be the same as the space from here to here. So when I click on that, it throws it down, and it's pretty close, but because this is a taller text, this spacing is a little bit smaller than this space. But if I do center, that should bump it up a little bit, and that should be a lot closer. These should be pretty close to equally spaced. And then of course the last one on the bottom, that text one in the middle is gonna move up even a little bit more. So the space from here to here is the same as the space from here to here, as far as the distance goes. So I usually use the center options on my distribution because that makes sure that the spaces are pretty perfect and even. Sometimes you have to make some adjustments, and that's where guides can come in and other things, but it just makes it really nice to be able to make sure that you know that the spacing is correct when you have multiple objects that you're using.